I told you guys my Sutter story. Have I?
No, fire.
My own personal interaction with him. He's between jobs and he comes in to spend a trade deadline day with TSN. He flew in the night before. We all met up at the hotel, had a couple beers, really enjoyed chatting with him. Next day, wasn't really sure. It's a long day in studio, what to expect. You have someone pop in and join your team, and you're like, I don't know Darryl Sutter. He seems kind of gruff from the exterior. He hung out in the back with us all day. There's a million things going on. Trades, you're popping in for this hit. Like it's a full-fledged 10 or 12 hours of like your brain is just on fire. And got to the end of the day, again, didn't really know him at all before he joined our team. And he pulled me aside at the end of the day and was like, hey, I just want to let you know you're a really big part of this team. And I was so impressed with all the different things that you do and your knowledge. And I was blown away by how caring he was. And I find when I see this stuff, I have no doubt that that's how he treats his players behind the scenes for the most part. But I have no doubt that there's a reason for the way that he acted. And I can't come up with any other explanation for watching that Pelletier thing other than to say that was an FU at management. Stop putting these kids in my lineup. This isn't what I want, because that's how he handled it the first time around with Phillips. This is the second time he's done it. And it was a message to, I think, to management saying like, this isn't what I want.
I thought it was him just trying to win a spat with the media. I don't think he's enjoyed the media interactions this year, and he's consistently been asked about Phillips and now Pelletier, and it was 2.5 weeks before he gets in. I thought this was about that. And then to hear Jakob Pelletier say at the rink yesterday that behind the scenes, Darryl was complimentary of his game, that didn't surprise any of us. We even hypothesized that Darryl's press conference would be maybe a little misdirection as to the actual conversation behind the scenes with the player. So I think this is him saying, listen, you guys, I told you stop asking about individual players. I set the lineup. Stop it.
Why? Why?
I mean, why is he engaging the media? Why does he always do it? I mean, he likes letting them know he knows way more than they do and that he doesn't care for them.
Yeah. I said it yesterday.
Yeah, but you make your players look like donkeys. You did that with Huberdeau and the taking a shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't understand it, because the player then has to go, like, his friends now are chirping him like, hey, what's your number again? When, like, as I said, it should have been an unbelievable day.
Said it yesterday, and just to kind of, to your point, Brad, he's a student of the game, has grown up with the game, loves junior hockey, loves young hockey players, these boys, right? He'll kind of affectionately, these boys.
Mm-hmm.
And I've seen him walk into a dressing room of minor hockey. He'll, out of his own accord, want to go say hi to the kids. And of course, they're thrilled to see him. We know the sacrifices he's made with his own career and his own family and all of that. And then I don't know. I almost feel like he is compelled to portray the character of Darryl Sutter sometimes. That I can't, if I look like I'm letting my guard down, that looks like I'm soft or I'm taking it less serious. Can't do that. So I may overcompensate the other way. I do, and we can move on because this has been, it's kind of an old story by now, but I do wonder, someone like Matthew Coronado or Zeri or Wolf, I wonder what goes through their minds. What kind of response will I get from the coach if I ever get into the game?
And we'll move on. I just wanted to, I think you made the best point in that we're going to reach a juncture here where those guys are going to have to start making contributions to this team. And I don't think it's necessarily about what happens behind the scenes. It's about the perception versus the reality, because you know that those guys are sitting there whenever they get to the next level. What's he going to say about me? How's he going to treat me? They're going to enter with some trepidation that I just don't think you need, because there's already enough pressure on trying to perform at that level.